So now let's give a bird's eye view of the client portal. So once you're logged in, you will now be at this screen, which is the home page of the client portal. And one thing you will notice is that you have a video to the left of the screen that is just basically this video right here. It's just going to tell you about the overview. You can watch that again at any time. It's just an easy access for you to see this video right there in your dashboard. Now, to the right of the screen, you will see different tabs. You got your projects, calendar, contracts, proposals, invoices, products and services, appointments, questionnaires, files and media, task manager, notes, settings, and storefront. We'll go over each of these tabs in this video, but before we do, let's take note. In this, you'll see little gray dots beside the images here, and as well as the images in the main navigation bar here at the bottom. That gray dot is just telling you, hey, there is something new that you need to look at. And so let's just take a look at the notifications. For instance, I click notifications and it's telling me, oh, I have a contract ready that I have not seen yet, an invoice payable. And so, but for right now, let's just go back to the home screen and then let's navigate to a project. And in this, you see there is one project. Now, here's the thing. If you are a first-time client of Morningstar Interiors, then you're probably only going to see one project if we only have one project that we're working on for you at the time. However, if you're a returning client, this list is probably going to be a significantly long list depending on how many projects we have completed for you, because this is going to show you past and current projects. Well, but for this demo account, we only have one demo project. And as you can see, this screen, the project's home screen, looks very similar to your home screen. You'll notice to the right, this, because there is no picture, this will be a picture that is best suited to your project, so it won't just be our logo. This will be different for every project, but you will see the name of the project, a short description, and if you click show more, there's even more details about the project scope, the design concept, and the key areas of focus for this project. And then if you keep scrolling down to the left side of the screen, you will see things such as your budget, the start date, what phase the project is in, the location for this project. There is no actual location, so that is empty, and the end date if we have a participated end date already plugged in. And this is a don't know what happened. Let's move on. As you can see here on the right of the screen, it too looks just like your client homepage. You have these boxes with different tabs. You got your calendar, contracts, proposal, invoices, and receipts, products and services, appointments, questionnaires, files, and media, task manager, and notes. Which I'm not sure why that is not showing, because I actually have a task set for this project. So I will pop over and see what that problem is, and we'll come back to that later. And then again, gray dots represent that there is something new that needs your attention and that you should look at. So let's go and take a look at the contracts. Let's do that. And so hit contracts. You can see here I have an accepted contract for this text project that is already been accepted. And then we got some over here too as well that says ready for approval. In order to approve these, you will just click that and then let's click sign contract, and we'll go over this again in another video in more in depth. But this is just your contracts and everything that needs signatures right there in one easy spot, because we do everything through the client portal once you are an official client of our team. So let's go back. And then we got proposals. And here we are. We have a proposal for this project that was already done that gives you some totals, just some random things and everything, just so we can see what a proposal might look like. And then again, you have the ability to approve this and everything, but we'll go more in depth in that in another video. And then invoices and receipts looks pretty much like approvals. And you can see unpaid invoices, if you have any client credits, any invoices you paid already, and any receipts for any packages which we offer, which are not many, but they're great in quality, if that makes sense. We'll just go with it. How about that? I want to shoot over here and look into questionnaires, because this is the most important thing to do after you have logged in for the first time. You gotta take this design questionnaire, because this is what's going to help us tailor what we do for your project best, that will best suit. As we put together the design, this will be the best thing to help get the design that's going to fit you best. I will say this questionnaire is very extensive, and you cannot, unfortunately, save it and complete it later. It's got it done all in one sitting. So when you start it, you've got to finish it. We try to make it as simple as possible, but it still has to be pretty significant in size, so we get everything done right for you. And believe it or not, as extensive as it seems, we've actually just recently cut this down, because we transferred how we the platform that we use for our questionnaire, and so we've actually cut a couple questions out during that process. But let's go back to our project homepage and let's take a look next at appointments. This is how you can book your initial, as well as any other design consultations that you would like. One thing I do have to check on, which I'm not completely sure, is that once you use that link, it will appear here, but I'm pretty sure you can just click it again and it will, because this is Calendly, so it's not an expirational like calendar link, but you should be able to click here. Say we already had a design consultation, but you want to schedule another one that's not on the books. You should be able to click under the book appointments, and it should bring up this same screen where you can just book another one. I'm not 100% sure about that one, so I will definitely have to check on that to be sure. So we're back at our project homepage, and let's take a look at files and media now. So if you are expecting not only here in files and media, but just anywhere across your project's dashboard, if you don't see it, more likely you have not been granted access to it yet. Maybe because we're still prepping it for you, and we want to make sure that it is ready. Got some things figured out, and so here in files and media, you will see some things. Your welcome packet for sure is going to be there, and when you see your welcome packet, it actually says approval requested. Nothing big about that. This is just saying, hey, we want to know that you saw this. So when you hit approve on your welcome packet, that means I saw this. But if there's anything else in files and media other than your welcome packet that have approval requested, that's probably going to be a part of the design concept. The welcome packet is pretty much the only thing that if you see approved, it's just a, hey, I saw this, thank you for sending to me type of thing. But here in images, you will have the ability to upload images, and you can do that just by clicking this plus sign right here that says add files, and it tells you what type of files you can do, PDF, docs, and all that stuff. Let's head back to our project dashboard, and let's go to our task manager. Here in task manager, you will see that you have your onboarding process to do, which is basically this right here. And it just gives you a checklist of things to do. here you see watch YouTube, which is going to be this video, via welcome packet and the files meeting like we just did. Complete your questionnaire. This is just telling you, hey, this is what you have to do immediately for us to continue working on your project. Let's go back to our project homepage. I think the last thing, actually, no, let's go to notes. Notes here, you will see if we add any note, it will be right here. If it's visible to you, again, if you think you should be seeing a note but it's not visible yet, that means we have not given you access yet. If we told you it will be there, just grant us a little time and grace with that. And the last thing I want to cover in this video before we go on to another video is products and services, which does not show anything. So you know what? We'll just cover that in another video so I can get some up on there.